Okay, I don't know what happened a while ago, but the video get cut off. I don't know if I'm using my phone and it's because maybe a call was coming in. So that's what happened. So here's the coconut milk. This is what I get from it. See? That's the coconut milk right there. Whenever see, that's the coconut milk. That's a lot of milk I get. So now I'm gonna pour all this goody milk right inside the pot like that. So you leave it like that. Here is my honey, Anna. So I throw a little honey in. I already have some gabanda bean inside of it, otherwise chickpeas. So I put my onion. I put my thyme. When it's almost finished, I put some more seasoning. I put my thyme, my rosemary, my bay leaf, Dr. Sebi, those are the herbs he said should use. My bay leaf, and also my basil, which I'm gonna add after. Also my basil. Let's cover and make simmer. See, it's bubbling away. Put my stove on medium heat right there. So now here's my cutting board. Here is my cutting board right here. And let's show you what I'm gonna do now. This is your salt. Onion powder, that's the only powder I'm gonna use. You shouldn't use seasoned powder, is no good. And this is my cayenne pepper. Okay? And I'm gonna put these aside. This is my cactus, otherwise Jamaica tuna. This is my susumba. I got onto a garage yesterday and I find a susumba tree. And also down at the garage. So this is all natural. Okay? So this is the susumba. Otherwise we call it gully bean. Gully bean in Jamaica. I think I only eat this thing once. I don't remember as a child when my great grandmother cook it up. They are the one that eat it. So this one I'm gonna put in the pot right now. This is my gabanda bean. My susumba gully bean. So now you put your tuna in it also. Because Jamaica, we don't heat tuna. Never. I know that Jamaican don't even know that tuna can heat. This is the most healthiest food we should eat. But what? We stray from our culture. Our people don't really teach us. They pick up this Western living that now costing us a lot. You know? And people don't even want to accept it. This is the vegetarian way, man. I'm a vegetarian. You have to eat vegetable food if you want to maintain a healthy life, you know? But this is not for everyone, you know, because we get caught up on this Western food that it's hard for us to change. So this is for the people that need that eating healthy. I used to eat healthy, think I was eating healthy, because I was eating organic chicken, the best steak, and that's what I said, I'm eating healthy. But here I am. I found Dr. Sebi 8 years ago. And I remember asking the Creator as a child to send me someone to teach me how to live. And when I found Dr. Sebi, I know he was the right one. I know. This is the basil. Basil. Dr. Sebi requests. All these food I'm eating is from what Dr. Sebi said should eat. You know? Everything. So this is the Dr. Sebi way of eating. Okay, onion powder in the pot. So you put your onion powder in. You put a little Celtic sea salt, no table salt. Celtic sea salt, or the other salt is Amaranth salt. Celtic and Amaranth is the best salt. You also put some of the Scotch bonnet pepper, habanero. That's what they call it, I think. So here I am now. So all you need is pumpkin. Well, this is what I'm gonna say is pumpkin for now. You need zucchini. Zucchini. You need a finger of banana. But make sure it's green. One finger. Right? You need one turnip. Chocho. Choyochi. That's what they call it here. Chocho. Tomato. Okay. And that is it. Then here is my... can't forget your ginger. Gotta put your ginger in. Beat your ginger, or cut it up if you don't have, or grate it. As long as your ginger is in, it's in. There it is. So here I am now. All this food, that's what you need. But I already prepare it. So this is how you cut your banana. This is how you cut your choyochi, your turnip. There it is. I put one finger. Maybe I put another finger. I don't sure as yet. You don't want to overcrowd your soup. So now I'm going to put it in. Eat your way to a better health. Okay, here's a pumpkin now. Here's the pumpkin. this is the way to go. Any other way is the wrong way. Yeah, I go down to Jamaica and I couldn't believe that there is so much disease. So this one, I'm opening up the eyes of the young youths in Jamaica, especially the young youths, because the adult my age, 50 years old, and even our parents, they don't teach us what's right. They just don't. Everything that some other entity, some foreign object bring to us, they hug it and they turn their back on the real life that we really know. And one thing I know for sure, you cannot, and when I say cannot, you cannot adapt something from someone else you don't know. We all understand each one have to teach each others, right? And we can look around because I look on YouTube, I look on Google, I do research, and there's white people is there. There's Indian from India, people from all over the world. But if you're not really conscious, you will even choose the wrong things. You have to conscious. And I conscious from the day I was born. You know? From the day I was born, man, I'm conscious, man, the creator. Each and every one of us on this planet, as me and my friend would say whenever we're talking, each and every one of us is born with a blueprint. But unfortunate, 99% or 90%, they don't use their blueprint. They just don't know that they even have a blueprint. They follow everything. If right now, if somebody should say that they're vegetarian, people gonna look at you and whisper and pointing at you, and then people worry about what somebody have to say. It's not about what somebody have to say. It's about what you know is right. Anything is right from the day I was born. People look at it wrong. So what's wrong is right, and what's right nowadays is what's wrong is right. And what is right is wrong. I remember the days, coconut oil, that our grandparents would cook from the coconut. We don't even want to use it. You know, kids would come to school with the coconut oil on their feet, and it shine, and would laugh at them. Not we, but kids would laugh at them. Maybe I would be a part of it, but I was kind of conscious. So I used to look into things. From a child, I'm conscious. I know what's right, what's wrong. The Creator give me that knowledge. Okay, so that's pumpkin right here. So you cut him up like that. You dice him like that. You cut him here again. You need to use lots of pumpkin, because the pumpkin is the one that's going to give your soup that flavor. Because remember, this is vegetable. This is not no meat. Meat should not eat. Meat is acid. I wish my grandmother did know this thing from before I was born. Although my grandmother is the one that, and my community, the older people, they're the one that my grandmother especially, she opened that door, because I remember when I was young, she sit me down at the age, I would say maybe age, as far as I can remember back, was it 5 years old, 6, 7? I know it wasn't older than that. And she tell me, okay, so this one, you put in your pot right now. The pumpkin should go in first. I forget. The pumpkin, I should put in already. But it can cook easily, that's okay. You're gonna see how it come out. My grandmother, I remember from a child, she told me, she sit me down. She didn't even just talk it, because back in the days, they don't really tell you nothing. You right? They'll talk around the yard or in the street, in your community, your village, your town. You'll hear they said, too much starch is not good. Too much sugar is not good. Too much meat is not good. Too much salt is not good. But they don't sit you down and tell you. You just hear it. So that's how we learn. There's no one that sit and tell us. But my grandmother sit me down and my brother and tell us. She explained it to us that we should not, too much starch is no good. That is from my grandmother. Too much sugar is not good. Too much meat and too much, what it is again? Starch, sugar, meat. Too much salt is not good. Then she tell me, whenever you grow up, my son, you should not smoke cigarette because she smoke a lot, maybe a pack a day. She tell me again, whenever you grow up, my son, never you ever drink coffee. She drink coffee a lot, but she tell me not to drink coffee. And that's when she tell me, the first thing you should do when you wake up in the morning, drink water before you have breakfast. Make sure you do it. And I never stop. And now, it should amaze me. But that is the talk whenever you go on the YouTube or the network. This water is so powerful that it cures. If you drink hot water, the first thing in the morning is like you're doing your body a lots of benefit. You stay healthy. First thing is water in the morning. This is my coconut water. Here it is. Yeah, this is what I'm going to drink. Sometimes the dry coconut, the water is no good. So if you try it and it have a funny taste, you leave it alone because lots of people don't know about this. I grew up in nature. So I know which is bad from which is not. Okay. That hot water I just used in the morning. This is too hot, but you pour your hot water like this. Right? I'm going to put a little water to cool it down. And if you want to, you put a little lime juice. I'm just going to give you a little hint. If you want to, you put lime juice. You don't have to. It's the best way they said, but for me, it doesn't matter if it's warm. But the warm one is the best. But my grandmother said I should just drink water. She didn't say hot or warm. So you can put a little cayenne pepper. Right? Just a little sprinkle. There it is. Starter. Just a little sprinkle. Starter. You can put up to 1 teaspoonful into it. And that is it. That's how you drink it. It's too hot this moment. Just cool it down a little bit more. And I'm going to show this to you people. This is cayenne pepper. You can put a little lime juice and make sure not these lime. These are seedless. I go to the store, there's no lime with seed. The key lime is the lime you should use. But you know what? The people that control the food product, they know what they're doing. They put their products so it can sell. The natural stuff, they push it aside. Okay, so that's your water. Cayenne pepper. That soup is bubbling away. And that's a vegetable soup. And you see, this one you're dedicated to. You know what? Me send out a big up. Big up. Right? From Macatree, Bronzal, Belfield, Marley Hill, Sunnygrung, Connors, Bellas Gate, Blue Wall, Ginger Ridge, Simon, Diamond, Rock River, Kentish, Panilla, Sunny Grung, I think that is over panel side. Right? Loaders Vale, John de Bolas, Watermount. Yeah, listen to me. I'm gonna step up the thing. This is the way you should live. Change your food. I'm here to show you. Anyone with chronic disease, I'm here. Okay? I'm the eyes of the people. That's what I tell myself from a child. There's people that ask the Father for riches. I don't want riches. I want knowledge. And that's what I ask him for. Who want millionaire? Fine. And whatever come with my knowledge, it's all mine. So if $1 come, it's mine. And if 100 zillion come, it's all mine. But it's knowledge I want. Not money. Not to be rich. Rich is not important. Knowledge is important. Knowledge gives you everything. So, when people say they want to get rich and they pray for it, nah, I will never pray for it. Okay, this is my season. Don't use powder. This is my season. I just remember I have it aside here. I blend it. One day, I'm going to make this season. I show it to you people. You use this season, you don't need powder. Put a little in the pot there. That's the real season. Okay? So I could show you how to make this season. You make this season by just smelling it alone. People think you already cook and the pot is not even on the fire. So here and now. I don't remember the name of this. I think it's called felon. I don't remember because I'm new to these things. Dr. Sebi tell me about these things. So, this is what you put in your soup. These are the things. Instead of cabbage, here it is. Dr. Sebi said cabbage should not eat. Now and then if I go down the street I will take a bite, but not my thing. I can feel a cayenne pepper down here. From morning, what time I don't even have breakfast because it's like I'm never hungry. Whenever you eat this way, you're never hungry. Trust me, never hungry. But it's gonna take a little while for you to get to this position. I'm doing this like 8 years now. Since I found Dr. Sebi. I use everything. People throw away even here? Nah, I'm not throwing away nothing. And why? I don't understand. Why my people have to mess up like this? We grew up in nature, man. We grew up in nature. We didn't have to go read a... We shouldn't have to go read a book to know what's doing, man. We should be the one that teaching the world. We should be the one. But now, the world, they take our thing, water it down, and come back and sell us. And we gladly buy it. And it's so sad. The younger one, they don't know. Just like how we, as adults now, our parents didn't teach us nothing. So they stray. So now we don't really know what to teach our children, but the little that we grow up and see was a lot. It was a lot. Because lots of people don't even know themselves these days. Okay. That's my veggie right there. You don't want to overcrowd your pot with vegetables. So you know what? This is kale. Right? You use like one. That's kale. Okay? You use 1 or 2 pieces, depends how big. And maybe I'm gonna add some more, it depends. But you don't want to overcrowd your pot with vegetable when you're looking at it, you see vegetable all over. No. You just want enough, and that gives you a nice soup. You use 1 Swiss Troy. Otherwise, green Troy. Okay. Oh, I don't have no dandelion. Wow. But that's okay. Whatever vegetable you have, you use it. Whatever country you're from, you use that vegetable. Like callaloo. I don't have no callaloo. Callaloo is a real thing. Could put callaloo. This is parsley. So I'm going to use like, I would say half of it. Half a bunch. Parsley. Very good for the blood. Right. Very good. What is here again? I don't even know what I have. I'm just cilantro. I'm gonna use like half a bunch again. This is about half leaf. So I'm gonna use that also. And this is your goodly okra. It's very good. Here's your okra. As I said, your cilantro, parsley, and kale, Swiss Troy. And this is your goodly okra. So let's put it over here and get them clean up. You should always wash your vegetable. I don't know why in this country, America, I would go to a few friends and they don't wash their chicken, they don't wash their vegetable. I don't know why they think it's come clean. You gotta wash it properly. Yes, yes, yes. You have to wash your vegetable, man. Here it is. So I put the cilantro and the parsley together. Doesn't matter. Watch your finger. They said you should hold your knife like this, but I don't use to that. So I used to doing it this way. Just don't cut yourself. Okay. And I'm going to put it in the pot right away. Right away. Okay, this is my, I don't know, I always throw this away, but this is good to always juice it. I always put it aside and juice them. It depends on the amount of vegetable you use. You don't want to use too much of one, you know, because your pot can be overcrowded with vegetable. And you don't want your pot to overcrowd. You just want enough. It's all natural. Everything is natural over here. You should have a pot of boiling water on the side. Just in case if you want a little water. Okay. I put that in the pot. And what it is now? This is my mushroom. I already wash it. See, it's clean. So I just cut it like this. Or you could just cut it like that. I'm not going to throw it away. It's for me. It's for, was cooking for someone, then I wouldn't pick it up. I will throw it in the garbage, but I have no problem. I see people have problem with the ground. Of course you got to be careful. You don't know what you're walking inside, but back home, look on some videos. We cook outside. They're talking about, oh, it's dirty, it's disease. What disease? When I was young, we cook on the ground. The food fall on the ground, we take it up, we brush it off, and we eat it. We never get sick. Never. And now that they're so conscious about cleanness. Now I see the most disease in my life. Look at some people until today in this world, even in Jamaica. Not everybody rich. You have people who live in the countryside. Look in some country that is worse than Jamaica. It's like they're not, some country to me, never been there, but it's like they don't even close, they're living like in the 70s. Or the 60s, a matter of fact. Your seed, pepper seed, everything is good. You can put your red pepper, green pepper, yellow pepper. I only have red, so I'm putting red. That's it. The mushroom I put in when it's almost finished, because mushroom is like shrimp. You put it in and it's gonna get hard. I do this thing long enough so I know, because lots of these things nobody showed me. I learned these things off my own. Okay, this is okra. This is your okra. Let I show you something about okra who don't know. I'm from Jamaica, so we eat it a lot in Jamaica. You cut this thing off right here, because this video, you know, as I said, is for the entire world. It's one nation. Black, white, yellow, purple, we're just one people. It's just some misunderstanding where you have some people in the world that control over all of us, and if the white think they don't control over them, too bad. They need to go check themselves, and then they would know. Yeah, just one nation. This thing is not about color, man. This is about greed. You know, it's not about color, man. About greed.